So we are going to cook today. I hope everyone is doing good. So I'm just gonna cook whatever is in our fridge right now because it's already late and the weather is not good so far in the Philippines. We have a typhoon most of the part of the country, so we will be settling whatever we have in our fridge. Okay? So what I have today is the some eggplant and carrot. That's all I have in the fridge as well as the spices. So we're gonna settle for that. And that will be our lunch for today. And also a piece of pork chop and Shanghai rolls or spring rolls. I hope everyone is doing good. Sorry that I haven't been posting videos because since yesterday we don't have connections. It's the fact that our weather is not good, so I guess the wirings of our connections are getting bad. So since yesterday we never had connection in the house, and I was just using my data. So I just had the connection back today, and we'll see if we can 2 cloves of garlic. Let's saute that one first. I hope everyone is doing good. Oh, I am very lazy going out. It's nice to stay in the house, especially this bad weather. Ay, ay, ay. This is just how I cook, guys. I check the fridge, whatever I see, and we'll think of something how I can cook these ingredients that I have in the house, I don't make life complicated. I can do this whatever I have in the fridge. So we don't try to look for things that we don't have. That's how you make your life happier, you know. So I don't put much of garlic since we don't like garlic that much, but this one is as long as it gives aroma. So that's it. Lots of onions because we have so much onions. We don't want to spoil onions, so rather use it, right? So whenever I saute vegetables, most of the time I don't need to put meat because we're gonna have alongside with these vegetables is our pork chop. So you don't need to put any meat to have a taste of our cooking. You can just use the oyster sauce, right? There you go. You can't see my face because because yeah. So that's enough. Just look at the pan. At least you can hear my beautiful voice, no? Yeah. So So it's late lunch already. By the way, we eat once a day. So after cooking, we will have our brunch, including dinner. So how can you say that? Brunch with dinner? Brunchner. Brunchner. Ay, ay, ay. Yan. Yeah. So I'm just focusing the camera on the pan because I can't say it. Yan. So after that, we're gonna put our main vegetables. This is going to be a healthy and complete meal for today's video. Ayan. Let's wait until the tomatoes are cooked well. Before we can put our vegetable. Why it's vegetable? It's not vegetables? Yeah. It's not that hard to cook vegetables. Okay. Wait. And later on, so I always use seasoning instead of the regular soy sauce because seasoning is more tasty than the regular soy sauce. But I put a little bit of soy sauce sometimes, but mostly I only use the seasoning. So even if you don't put meat on it, this is enough for you to have a tasty vegetable. So no need to spend for a meat when you cook vegetables because your seasoning gives enough taste of your vegetable dish. Yan. A bit of water, just enough to cook our vegetables. So this is good for one only, guys. Since I am not a fan of carrots, I have a bad memory of carrot in my childhood. That is why it's not easy for me to eat this kind of carrot. I mean, especially if you're going to cut the carrots in a bigger pieces like this, Mary is not going to have it because it's just because. Yeah. Let's put oyster, just a little amount. Oyster is salty, so we don't need to put many. Okay, let's do our meat. Okay. Yan. Nice. So put more pepper. Yeah. See, without meat. Yeah, it tastes so good. Let me see. Mm-hmm. Mm. Nice. Nice meal for Dodong. Yeah. Okay, let's cover this up to simmer our vegetables. That's good enough. Let's see. Okay, let's use this one. Okay, let's cook the meat. So that is why whenever you cook vegetables for your vegetable dish, you don't need to put meat on it because, especially if you have oh, I hope it's not gonna fall. So let's see if it's hot enough. I hope it's not gonna fall. There you go. Okay, let's just put it like this. I'm sorry if I am making you dizzy. Anyway, we don't have someone watching for now, so I guess I can move this a little. There you go. Yan. So we're gonna preheat our Shanghai because this is from the party last time. So we're gonna eat this today. And excuse me. Yeah, because it's soggy already when you put your cooked spring rolls in the fridge. It goes soggy after you take them out from your freezer. So since this was cooked, aray. This was cooked already. Let's fry it again. Actually, I don't like fries, but since we have this food from the party last time, we have to consume them before it gets spoiled, or else it will be a waste, you know. And knowing Filipina, when you have a Filipino partner, we usually don't throw off foods, you know, because we value food in our life. And since we don't have much before, we learn from that. So we don't have to throw off foods. We save as much as we can save. Even before that we don't have fridge, we do our best to save food so we can have food from the following days, you know, for the following days. So if you have a Filipino partner, we save food as much as we can. There you go. We just refry it with a low heat so that we don't burn the outside. Though that's already cooked, by the way. But I don't like soggy spring rolls, so we have to cook it again. And my air fryer is broken. I usually fry things or cook things in the air fryer. But since it's broken, we'll fry this like this. So we are consuming oil for today's video. Actually, when I am old now, you know, old people learn how to take care of our health. So we should be trying to avoid consuming oil in every cooking session. You know, we can cook good food without using oil, but this time we failed because we need to fry this to make it crispier. Because spring rolls, when it's soggy, it doesn't taste good, you know. So cooking it this way, oh, it's good. If you have an alternative of cooking spring rolls without using oil, maybe you want to share it with me, then that would be great. And I will thank you. I will give you a 1,000 thanks for that. And we have sweet and sour sauce for this. And our lunch is good. Okay, so this is enough. Yeah, so that's good enough. Let's get some tissue. And put it here. So, to absorb the oil and not put it inside of our body. So we put some tissue on it. There. Does it look good? No. It's not healthy at all. But that is fine. Let's cook this. Okay. Very the lowest heat that we could use. So we won't burn it. And our vegetable is done already. There. So it's a complete meal already. So see? So this is how I cook whenever I'm frying or grilling. I flip it over and over so we don't burn each side right away. So we take our time. So that's why cooking takes a lot of patience and also time, because you can't just leave your cooking in there and just let it cook by itself. Of course, you need time to check from time to time as well, especially when you're frying or grilling. You have to flip it over so it won't get burned right away, you know. So yeah, sorry for just talking without showing my face. Let me see. Ah! So you can only see my face, okay? Hello everyone. There. So let's wait until our meat is cooked. So since that's a big piece of pork chop, we're just gonna split that into two, and that would be enough of our meal for today, you know. So when it comes to our food consumption, we don't actually spend it much because James and I doesn't eat that much, you know. We eat some snacks during nighttime, especially when we are watching and we can't sleep yet. So we do snacking. Sometimes fruit, sometimes cookies, you know, whatever we have, even vegetables at times. Or if because I don't eat cereals anymore all the time, even granola, because of the milk, you know. So I seldom consume milk. You know, as we grow old, we have to be careful when we consume things, because we're not supposed to be consuming a lot of dairy products, especially when with our age, you know. So, yep. So we eat once a day, and we don't eat that much, but we love rice. Rice is life. I used to eat a lot of bread, but um, nowadays I don't. Hi, who is with me? By the way, you can only see my face for now, okay? Because it's a secret. It's a secret. How are you? Thank you for joining, whoever you are, because you're not saying anything. Oh, wait, I have two people in the house. So I'm cooking lunch and it's late already. This is actually the usual time that we do our lunch. And the weather is really gloomy. It's very windy since we still have the typhoon, but everything is good. We're safe. It's just that there are so many fallen trees, fallen debris everywhere because of the wind. Let's flip again our meat. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ayan. Okay. Okay. Ayan. Mm-hmm. Want to see our vegetables? So I cooked this already. This is what we have in the fridge. A piece of eggplant, carrot, and the spices. I guess that's good enough. That's all I have in the fridge. So we're gonna be going to the market, if not tomorrow, maybe Sunday, because the big market, the outside market is every Sunday in Darwin. So that's when we shop vegetables in Darwin every Sunday, because they have more products from the local farmers, and they just go to the market and sit on the ground and sell their product, So it's a good thing because they don't put any pesticides, Uy, I hope I'm not making you dizzy while I'm cooking. I'm not showing my body because I am we need parental guidance. I hope we can cook good our pork chop. And how are you? Hi. Good afternoon from the Philippines. If you are watching from the west or from the other side of the world, it's afternoon now here in our country. I think it's 2:30, maybe. I couldn't see clearly. I guess yes. So there you go. How are you? I hope you are doing good. Whoever is with me. I have 2 million in the house, and you're quite a lot. So it will be hard for me to mention you one by one. Ay, ay, ay. Simple cooking show for today's video. Yeah. La 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 la. It's nice to just stay in the house when the weather is like this. You have a typhoon. Although it's not raining right now here. Last night it was raining. It was pouring last night, but this time it's just strong winds. Ow, ouch! The oil is not friendly. It's flashing all over me. Yeah, I think we've been in the house for 5 days already. Yeah, which is good. You don't spend when you don't go out. Let's flip it again. So this is how I cook meat. I flip it from time to time so it won't get burned easily. And at least it will be cooked the inside one, the inside part, not just the outside. That's how we do it. And you fry it or you grill it evenly when you flip it over from time to time. Yep. There. Say something. Say something before we use your phone. Say So right away, guys, we have finally the GAN and the major sponsor of our charity all the time decided to do the charity next week. So tomorrow we will be checking the school again so they can see it with their own eyes whatever we need, whatever the school or the daycare center needed. So we will be giving stuff in the two daycare center here in Darwin. Ouch! Oh, that's absurd. Oh, it's so scary when you're frying because the pork chop is fatty. That's why the oil is flashing on the red. I got burned. I got burned. I burned my hands. Ouch. Mm-hmm. See, the meat that I bought last time, is kind of fatty. So I am being careful because I got burned already. Mm-hmm. Ouch. My hands. Oh my God. Oh! That is why it's not good to buy a fatty meat because whenever you fry or grill, especially frying, the oil is flashing all over. So this time I got burned my hands. Ay, ay, ay. I wanted to cook it more. I don't like rare. Hello, who is with me? How are you? And where are you from? So I can give a shout out to you. And thank you for joining. Oh, so good. My hand is... Ouch. Ow. Ouch. It's out, but I'm still smiling. The oil went through straight to my hands, so I got burned. I burned my hands while I'm frying this fatty pork. This fatty pork. I'm just showing my face, okay? Don't get fed up with my face because it's censored. Today's video is censored. Yeah, I think that will be enough now. I guess so. I hope this one tastes good. So let me prepare the rice and the vegetable. So this is the vegetable that we cooked a while ago. Does it look good? Those are just left over in the fridge. That's the last thing that I saw in the fridge. So I have to settle for that. A piece of eggplant and one piece of, ouch, carrot, and the spices. So that's it. Oops. All right. Yeah, so we are about to eat now. Ow. Aray. Aray. So I think this is enough already. Let me see. Okay. There you go. Ayan. Aray, my hand is stained. Stains from the oil. Okay. Let us now prepare our meal. Alright guys, I won't be staying long because I am naked. I can't show you, of course. And I hope you have a great night as well as a beautiful another day tomorrow. So right now it's raining already, as well as it's windy because we are up in a mountain. So the wind is more stronger than in the city. And we have a typhoon, mostly part of the Philippines. And yep, stay safe, everyone. Stay safe, Philippines, and have a blessed day and night to the rest of you. Bye. See you soon. So our meat is burned already.